Today, I am here this morning because I want to talk about a big problem that I see, not just in this industry, but in most businesses, especially small businesses. So many marketers and business owners and car washes, they aren't seeing a return on their marketing investment. In fact, a lot of you in this room may feel like when it comes to marketing and your marketing budget, you just feel like you're throwing money down a black hole. Maybe you're having, questions like this. Are we really seeing a return on our marketing dollars? Are we really seeing a return on the stuff that we're spending, maybe on social media, maybe our Facebook ads? It kind of goes out there. Maybe we see engagements. Maybe we see people liking our content. But is it really working? Are people really showing up? Are we actually getting our money back? If we put $1 into Facebook, are we going to get a $2 return on it? Because if you heard Levi's speech yesterday in his panel discussion, you can't take likes, comments to the bank. You can only take money to the bank, right? And those are the people that show up to your wash, that experience your wash, and actually pay you money. So are your ads actually working, and are they bringing in new customers? The next question I would say is your website making you money? I look at websites all the time. Not just car wash websites all the time, and I can look at it and say, this website is costing them a ton of money. You should have a website that actually makes you money. Your website should never cost you a dime. It should be bringing in money every single day. Do you know that it's doing that? And then the third question that I would have is, are you following up with leads and actually converting them? Are people showing up to your wash to maybe you're giving away a free wash? I went to a car wash the other day that opened up just across the street from our church. They were giving away free washes all week long. I came in there. They were asking you to give them your phone number to get the free wash, which was great, but I pretended like I didn't see the sign. The site manager was at the pay station. He walks over to me, and the first thing he does is he puts in his code for the free wash, but then he says, hey, before you go through and get the free wash, do you want to sign up for one of our memberships? And I used it as a teaching moment for the site manager because he wasn't one of our customers. I said, look, I've never been to your wash before. I'm here to get a free car wash. I'm not ready to commit $30 a month to you. I'm not there. Most of your customers are not there. He puts in the code. I go through the wash. Never got my phone number. Never followed up with me. In fact, one of the pastors at our church actually went and took all the vans through, the church vans through to get free washes because he could just do it, and all the church vans got cleaned, and they will never follow up with the people that have gone through there. Are you following up with the leads that are coming to your wash, and are you converting them? So I want to introduce you to the OptSpot Marketing Roadmap. These are the tools that I believe you need to grow your business. Most people don't have these, and for a lot of the people that have these, they're not doing them the right way. And so I'm going to show you how to create these tools that you need to get more sales and actually grow your business. So the first thing that I want to talk about in this is an elevator pitch. You need to have a very clear message. Who lives in a place that has a wash and there are at least 10 other washes within your community, in your city? Yeah. Who in here, competition is a big deal for you? Competition is something that you're concerned about. You solve the exact same problem as your competitor down the street. That's the truth. You give a clean car. Your customers need to know, why should I go to your wash instead of the wash right down the street? Well, the best way to do that is to have a clear message, to let them understand what it is you actually solve for them. So you need to have a clear elevator pitch that any of your employees, anybody that gets a paycheck from you, they should memorize this elevator pitch. In fact, I worked with a friend of mine that owns a large business that's an affiliate of AT&T, and he created this elevator pitch. We walked through this framework that I'm about to show you for an elevator pitch, and he made a deal with all of his employees. There were about 200 people in the room. It was a room like this, and he sat on the stage and he said, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put this elevator pitch up here. I want you to write it down. And tomorrow, during our next session of our employee conference, if I randomly come up to you and say, hey, tell me what our elevator pitch, and if you give it to me verbatim, I will give you $100 cash right there. He ended up spending $500. 5 people ended up being able to do it. He said it's the best investment that he's ever made, and he continues that game. If I walk through the hallway and I stop you and say, hey, what is our elevator pitch? You give it to me verbatim. He pulls out a $5 bill and hands it to him. He says it's the best investment that he's ever made, because now all of his employees not only have the same message, but when they're sitting at a ball field and they say, hey, what do you do? They're able to give this elevator pitch that starts with the problem. Your customers are trying to solve problems. Did you know that your customers' brains are actually designed to do 2 things above anything else? One, it's to identify a problem. Your brain is constantly looking around the room to figure out, okay, where are the exit signs? If there's something that happens, how do I survive? Your brain wants to survive. But there's another thing that it's trying to do. It's trying to conserve calories. So how can I figure out a solution to the problems that I have in the fastest way possible? It's not that your customers' brains are lazy. Your customers' brains are actually very complex. They're very smart, and their brains are constantly trying to identify what is the problem or threat that's right in front of me, how do I identify this problem, and how do I solve it? And how can I do it as quickly as possible? For most people, when we have a headache, we're not interested in what's really happening with our body, within our body, what's going on with the brain flow and stuff like that. We want to get rid of that feeling. We don't buy headache medicine so that we can regulate whatever's causing. We buy headache medicine to get rid of that headache. If you can get rid of this feeling that I have, that means that your customers' brains are constantly looking to get rid of the feeling that they have. How can I increase my standing in the world? How can I make more money? How can I look better in front of my friends? That's what you want to speak to. That's the problem that you solve. If all you do, and I heard somebody post this on a Facebook forum before, a car wash is a car wash is a car wash. Well, maybe your car wash is just a car wash. But for people that are going to win, for people that are going to succeed, your car wash solves real problems for people. Maybe it makes them feel more productive. A car wash, my membership to a car wash is a part of my productivity system. Every week, at least once a week, I get my car wash because the feeling of getting in a clean car makes me feel more productive. It makes me feel more organized. It actually is something that jumpstarts the rest of that day to get other things more organized. So for me, the problem that a car wash does for me is it doesn't just clean my car, it makes me feel productive. In fact, it makes me more productive. So what are the things that you actually solve for your customers? Because that's what they care about. Maybe on the exterior you clean their car, but what they really want, every buying decision, and you can come to me and say, you know what, I have an exception to the rule. I bet you don't. Every buying decision that we make is an emotional decision. Every buying decision that your customers make is an emotional decision, and then we justify it with logic. What are the emotional decisions that your customers are making to come to your wash? What problems are you really solving for your customers? That's the first part of the elevator pitch. The next part is the solution. How do you solve that solution? How do you solve that problem for them? Yes, we clean your car. Yes, we give you everything that you need to get a clean car. We give you towels, we give you air, we give you Windex, whatever it might be. What is the solution that you have? We give you an incredible customer experience. We make you feel great. I have one customer that he tells his employees, our goal is for every single customer that comes through to be leaving with a smile. They may come in the worst mood. They may come in cranky. Your goal is to make sure they leave with a smile because we want to be the best part of that person's day. We want to be the one part of their day that made them happy. What is the solution to the problem that you give for your customers? And then what are the successful results? We're going to talk more about this in just a second with your websites. But what are the results that they get? You're going to feel more productive. You're going to have a better day. You're going to take care of your car. You're going to improve the lifetime value of your car. Whatever it might be, what are that successful results? We need to give our customers a vision for the future. A car wash is a car wash is a horrible way to approach your business. What is the vision that we give for our customers? What could life be? It's a car wash. But people need to be inspired, even with their car wash. Why should I go get my car wash? What is the problem that you solve for them? How do you solve it for them? And when you solve it, how is their life better? Now, that's a mission. You're a mission-based business. You're not a commodity anymore. You're an investment in their well-being. You're an investment in their day. You're an investment in their productivity. You're an investment in their business. And now your employees can get around a mission-based business to say, you know what, we don't just clean cars. We make people every single day smile. We might be the brightest spot of their day. So when a customer comes in with a bad attitude, we're going to make it our mission to make sure they leave smiling, maybe even laughing. How do you solve problems for your customers, and how can you create a clear message that lets your customers know this is why we're better than the car wash down the street? This is why you should come to us. The second part of it is you need to generate leads. Now, we have a formula to generate leads. You have a free car wash. At OptSpot, the car wash industry has the best lead generator of pretty much any other industry in the world. People will give away their phone number or their email address for about the value of $25 to $30. What better thing to give them than a car wash? But if you're giving away a free car wash and you're not generating leads with that free car wash, you're throwing money down the toilet. You need to give away a free car wash in exchange for something that you can follow up with them and communicate with them. Because most people are not ready to buy when you ask them to buy. So how are you going to follow up with them? So we use a free car wash. Free car wash is a great hook. The word free is a great hook. The word free is a very powerful word in marketing. It's the second most powerful word in marketing. Does anybody know what the most powerful word in marketing is? You. You is the most powerful word in marketing. Your customers don't care about you, they care about them. So your customers want you to speak to them. They care about their story. They don't care about your story. Your customers don't care about when your wash started. Your customers don't care that Grandpa started the wash in 1906 and it was the first car wash in the community and da-da. They care about their story, just like you care about your story. The most powerful word in marketing is you. The second most powerful word in marketing is free. Hook them with something that's going to get their attention. This is the best thing. If you're going to spend money on Facebook ads and you wanted to make money and you wanted to get it in return, get people to opt into a free car wash. Just put free. I'll show you some examples. Just put free real big. So hook them, let them know the value that they get, and collect that information. Make sure that when you say free car wash, we're going to give you a free car wash that's worth $25. Let them know when you give us we're going to pay you $25 for your phone number. If you'll give us your phone number, you can opt out whenever you want. Just give us your phone number because we got some other offers that we want to give you. We want to help you win. We want to help you save money. So we've got some other great offers for you. We're going to give you a free car wash. If you just give us our phone number, give us your phone number, we're going to give you a $25 wash, and you collect that information. So a free car wash is a great way to do that. Here's a sign that we have that I use as an example. When you're about to open a car wash, this is one of the best ways to generate leads before you ever even open a location. Opening soon, get a free car wash. The thing that you see is free wash. When they're driving down the road and maybe they stop at a red light and they're right in front of your wash, if you're lucky enough to have a red light right in front of your wash and they look over and they see free wash, okay, well, I'm interested. And make it very simple for them to opt in. Text whatever your keyword is to whatever your short code is and make sure you put that TCPA information in there. But that is a great example of what I would put in front of my lot. I would put something like this on Facebook where it's very simple for them to click and let's get that information. Your website needs to be generating leads. You need to have a website that is a lead generating machine. This is how we tell people we can make you a website that makes you money, even while you sleep. A lead-generating website. I want to give you an example. This is Marvel Car Wash. This is one of our customers. This is what their website looked like before we rebuilt their website for them. Now, can anybody tell me what the call to action is on this website? About us. Is that a good call to action? Do their customers care? Most customers are never going to click on that button. And if they do click on that button, guess what? It doesn't make Marvel Car Wash any money. The call to action there, Marvel difference. What does it say? Find out what makes Marvel Car Wash superior to other car washes. Who's the hero in this story? Marvel Car Wash. Your customer needs to be the hero in the story that you're telling because they wake up every day as the hero in their story. They're not looking for another hero. They're looking for somebody who can help them win. And so that's what we want to do with the website. So you scroll down and you see we love the earth, we love our community, we love your dogs. Okay, I still have not quite figured out that this is a car wash, just yet. Now I've scrolled down a little bit. And some of you might be sitting in here and be like, okay, we probably need to change our website because it looks just like this. Okay, and then come visit us. Here's view our packages. I don't see any. And maybe that's a button that they can click, come visit us. I guarantee you nobody's ever read that paragraph before. Ajit, his wife probably told him that she read it, but she didn't either. And then we're offering you the best for your car. So there's nothing on the homepage of this website that's going to make Marvel Car Wash money. And so we redid it for them. Your car wash experience should make you happy. We use the word you in there. We let them know the vision of what could be. Marvel Car Wash makes your car wash experience fast, convenient, and enjoyable. Now we've let them know the value that they get. It's going to be fast, it's going to be convenient, and you're going to enjoy it. What's the call to action on here? Get your free car wash. When they click on that button, if they click that get your free car wash button and give you their phone number, that's the only thing that I care about them doing on your website. Nothing else, because we're going to collect those leads. We're going to follow up with them with an automated nurture sequence, and we're going to convert them to a member at some point. So this is, before they ever start scrolling, we've got our call to action here. Then we've got some value stacks here. So you're going to save time, you're going to stay clean, you're going to live happy. Cleanliness creates happiness. We're continuing to give them that value. We're continuing to speak to the internal feeling, because that's really the problem that they solve. Does anybody love Chick-fil-A? Let me ask you this. Does Chick-fil-A have the best chicken sandwiches? No. But Chick-fil-A makes more money per store than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's combined. Why? The experience. Chick-fil-A solves the exact same problem that Burger King solves. I'm hungry. I want to eat. But when I walk into a Chick-fil-A, it feels a whole lot different than I walk into a Burger King. When I walk into a Chick-fil-A, the employee behind the counter is nice. They say my pleasure. They want to be there. When I go to Burger King, I don't want to be there. The employee doesn't want to be there. It's come to this. Chick-fil-A said, you know what? We can solve the same external problem as all these other people. But we're going to take it a step further. We're going to solve that internal problem. How do people feel when they go to a fast food restaurant? We're going to change that. We're going to make people feel better. Our bathrooms are going to be clean. Our employees are going to be kind. But then Chick-fil-A went a step further and he said, no, we're going to solve a third problem, a philosophical problem, the good versus evil. You deserve to do business with a company that takes care of its employees. You deserve to do business with a company that has good values, that contributes to the community. So Chick-fil-A not only solves the external problem, get food, but what is Chick-fil-A known for? Are they known for their chicken sandwiches? They're known for the experience that you get when you go. That's why Chick-fil-A makes more money than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's combined in 6 days and not 7 days, because they speak to that internal problem. And that's what we kept doing with Marvel's website. And you see that call to action continue over and over again. There's so many things that I want to speak to that, but I don't have time. So I want to show you another one. When we launched Marvel's Car Wash, he was getting about 2 leads every 3 months from his website. After we launched it, in the first 3 months, he was getting 1,548 leads. And you guys do the math, 1,277 redemptions. That's a pretty high redemption rate. Because when you have a website that generates leads, you're going to generate high-quality leads from your website. That means that 80% of those people that are opting in to get that are actually showing up to your wash and redeeming those leads. This is Cloud9 Car Wash before we redid their website. Cloud9 Car Wash and Detail Center, there is no call to action except manage your account. That's not going to make me money. And then we continue to go through and see what we see with a lot of other car wash websites. We redid their website. Feel amazing in your clean car. Now we're going to speak to that internal feeling. We've got our calls to action, get your free wash. If they want to go and join the Unlimited Club, they've got that button right there. They can do it easily. We've got some value here. Here's the benefits that you're going to get. You're going to have a full-service exterior wash. I can't read it all. Towel dry service, exterior and exterior window cleaning. We're going to let them know what they're going to experience. We've got that call to action again. We deliver cleaner, shinier, brighter car, and we continue to speak to that value and remind them of that value that they get. And I want to show you one more. First, wash when you want as much as you want. Not wash unlimited. I'm going to get on my soapbox. I hate the word unlimited. You might be in this room like, that's stupid. I hate the word unlimited. Here's the reason why. if I can wash as much as I want, when I want, if I feel like I sign up for an unlimited club and you tell me, which for the most part, most car washes that I met, it's not really unlimited, it's once a day. But if you tell me you can wash every single day for $30, now I feel like if I don't show up every day, I'm not getting the value. But if you tell me, you know what, you can wash as much as you want this month for $30, one low price, that feels a lot more valuable to me than wash every day. Because if I don't show up every day, I'm not getting my value. So wash as much as you want, when you want, feels a whole lot more value. Again, it's all about that feeling. I want to show you this one because this is JJ's car wash. I told JJ, here's what we need. We need some really great photos of an experience that people are going to have at your wash. Most car wash websites that I see are going to show the location. They're going to show us what their wash looks like. They're going to show us things that most of our customers don't really care about. What do you see in this picture right here? You see a feeling. JJ's employee right there, big old smile, bright white teeth. That's actually JJ's wife. What he did was he hired a real estate photographer to come out, spend an hour on his lot. He asked a few of his friends to come in and just be customers. He said, you know, I'm going to give you a free wash. You're going to go through, and we're going to just create some pictures of the feeling that people get. I do consulting with churches a lot of times, and when churches do websites, they always put pictures of their buildings. My church did this before I helped them redo their website. They just put a picture of their building. And I asked them, are you selling the building? Are people showing up to your church because you have an awesome building? Show us what happens in the church. Show us what's happening in the lobby. Show us about the connections that people are making. It's the same thing with you. Show us about the experience they're going to get from your customers. They're going to have this friendly experience. They're going to have this great time there. People are going to be friendly and nice, and this is the feeling that you're going to get. You deserve a car wash that cares about your experience. This is a philosophical problem. You deserve to do business with a car wash that actually cares that you have a good experience. And then we've got a lot of other things here. So this is a lead generating website. If your website is not generating leads for you, change it today. And then the last thing I want to tell you about as far as lead generation is local store marketing and fundraising. If you were at Levi's panel yesterday, you heard a lot more about this. We've got a digital fundraising thing. If I owned a car wash, this is what I would be doing all the time. Digital fundraising, because now you're opening your network to other people's network. And our digital fundraising tool actually allows people to opt in and purchase their free washes. But they're going to opt in, they're going to be texted those, and then they're going to be put into your marketing campaign as well. This is, if I were a local store marketer for a car wash, what I would do is I would actually print up washes. Say there was a business called OptSpot down the road that was a brick and mortar business. I would actually walk over to them and say, you know what, I want to give your customers free wash, but I want to tell them it's from you. So we're going to have this stack of business cards, and as your customers come through, maybe it's a coffee shop or something like that, just say, hey, you know what, this week, we're giving our customers a free wash over at Bubbles Express. We're partnered with our friends over at Bubble Express because we want to give you a clean car this week and make that store the hero to their customers. That's what I would do. Here's a great fundraising opportunity here. You can have people use a digital fundraising, make it super simple, not only for your wash, take all the pressure off of you guys, but make it so simple for your customers and your donors to purchase these washes. You're collecting their information, you're putting them into your marketing funnel as well. So fundraisers are a great way to do this. Then, very quickly, we have an automated nurture sequence campaign. I say automated because you guys are busy. I've seen a lot of your schedules. You guys are busy. You're in the day-to-day stuff. You don't have time to write campaigns. You might have a great texting campaign or a great texting platform, but if you actually have to go in and write these campaigns yourself, you're wasting your time. Automation is the key. Customers buy when they're ready to buy, not when you ask them to buy. So you get customers used to paying you money. We're going to create an automated sequence that's going to get them to come back to the wash. After they've experienced that free wash, that's great. Now, how do we get them to come back and pay us money? That's what you take to the bank, right? How can we get them to come back and pay us money? We're going to create an automated sequence that maybe gives them another offer to come back. We want them to get used to paying you money. Most customers wash their car maybe 4 to 6 times a year, and so we're asking them to go from 4 to 6 times a year of washing their car to buy an unlimited plan and show up 12 to 28 times a year. And that's really hard to do. So let's nurture them into that. Let's lead them into that. Make them used to giving us money. We want to stay top of mind with your customers. When they notice their dirty car, they should be thinking of your car wash. And then create an irresistible offer for them. Create an irresistible offer that shows the value that they get when they sign up, and it's stupid if they don't buy it. Make it so irresistible that this is stupid if you don't sign up for this. And then we're going to create an automated member retention sequence. This is the fourth part of this. Remind your customers about the value they are receiving. Don't be one of those washes that have people sign up for memberships, and now you're Planet Fitness and you hope they never show up. You hope they forget about it. That's not a great retention program. Be the wash that reminds them of the value that they get. Get them to show up. We've been able to increase the lifetime value of customers of members because we actually engage with them. We remind them to show up. We remind them to use their membership. We remind them of the value that they get so that they come and actually use their wash. It's not a great retention program to hope they just forget about it and don't cancel. And then get referrals from them. Get them to share free washes. Anytime, if you're using our system, anytime that they share a free wash, the people that they share it with to get that free wash, they have to opt into your text club and they get texted that free wash. So now you're opening your network up to your members' network. Also, your members are a great place to shoot out a text and say, hey, you know what? We're looking for employees. If you know somebody, give us that. And then the last part of this is analyze. Track everything. Everything you can. We track everything. Regularly review and analyze your data so that you can identify trends, you can adjust, and you can create smarter marketing decisions and adjust those strategies based on your findings, test new approaches, and see what works. Maybe you need to go back and say, maybe our message isn't resonating. Let's revisit our elevator pitch and see what problem are we really solving. Talk to your customers. See what the reviews they are leaving about you. What are your customers saying about you? This is the marketing roadmap. Create a clear message with an elevator pitch, which includes a problem, the solution to the problem, and a vision for the future, the successful results. Generate leads, create an automated nurture sequence, create an automated member retention sequence, and then analyze the data and adjust. If you do this, you will have a marketing strategy that makes you money while you sleep. That's what you should be doing. Marketing doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. You just need to do the things that work. My name is Josh Taylor. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for OptSpot. That's what we do for our customers. If you want to know how you can work with us, come by and see our booth at 767. We are out of time. Wanted to do some Q&A, but I did too much. Thank you guys so much for being here. It means the world to me that you showed up at 8 a.m. in Vegas.